Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This will be a dream interpretation. Okay, it's a bit long, but it's about God is sending us out in some industry and in the world, and he's basically saying he wants us to be wise, don't be deceived, and to use discernment. All right, because you're gonna go in some industry that's dominated by the world, Hollywood, music, and things like that. All right, so this is the dream. I had a dream. I was at a place. I never been to this place before. Okay, I was talking to this girl while sitting on a wall. I saw one of my cousins. She was like doing gymnastic flicks, and I was like, I can't do that. I said I can do that, but I know in myself like I actually can't do that, right? There was this girl talking to me while I was sitting on the wall. She was trying to convince me to jump. Like I was sitting here and there was a break, and then there's another wall, and she wanted me to jump across. And I'm like, to myself, I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm gonna even make that. I'm not gonna do that. I didn't do it, okay? Okay. It also seemed it's like I asked this girl to go somewhere with me. This was a different girl, but when she was on this little tiny vehicle, she came up, but I wasn't ready. When she drove past me, and then the scene switched. And I was at this place where everyone was taking showers. It seemed like I needed like a slippers and a towel to take a shower, so I went to get it. The same girl that I was with at the wall that was talking to me, she was the one who took me to this first place where everybody was taking a shower. After I went to get my stuff, she brought me back to a place to take a shower, but this place was different. It wasn't the same shower that I saw everybody in, right? When I was standing at the door, I felt something was off. First of all, I'm looking around like, this is not even a shower. It was all fancy looking bathtubs, and then there was the little chair you sit in to do your toes. That's what I was looking at. It was just really fancy, and there was all kind of people in there, man and woman. I know they was naked, but I didn't see their actual nakedness, but I know they was naked. So I honestly felt something was off, but I ignored my intuition and said, hey, I need to take a shower, right? So I quickly walked in, trying to cover myself a bit with my hands. I just sat, there was the bathtub, so I backed up to the bathtub, excuse me, and I sat down in the bathtub. I just sat in the bathtub backward. As soon as I hit the water, I knew something was not right. It felt like something was pulling me down in the water. Like I felt something like was pulling me down. Okay, I'm like, this is weird. This is strange. Something is not right. So there was this guy and this woman talking. There was a bunch of other people in other different bathtubs. It was like a room full of those bathtubs, the same setup. And I just know something wasn't right. And I was watching this woman and a man talking with each other as if nothing is happening. Like people was there acting like nothing is happening. I knew something wasn't right. And then I started to see people get invisible. I was like, wait a minute, what is going on here? Even I was invisible, right? I could hear the other people that are invisible, but you could just like see the outline, but they are invisible. So I got out the bathtub, half invisible, or it's just my outline, right? And it's like I walk up to the lady and I was asking her what's going on, but she ignored me and was still on her phone. I was the only one who was actually standing up and trying to get an answer. Like, what is going on here? I tried to like splash water at her, but she obviously didn't want the water to like touch her, so she like moved She was too busy on her phone, and she definitely seemed like she was a powerful woman. She was just like in control of everything. Then the scene switched. This time, I was downstairs laying on something. You know, like you go in the mall, they have those big chair thing, you just lay down on it. I was laying down on something, and I was watching the same woman and the guy on a step. They was like on the step above me, and I'm just observing these people. She was having a conversation when she saw one of the guy, I think that was in the whole bathtub thing with me. They saw him, and hold on. When she saw the guy, she kind of stopped talking when she realized he was there. I was there observing. This time, at this scene, I was back regular, right? The guy was regular. You could have seen everybody. I was observing this woman being all manipulative. I just knew she was just suspicious and up to something with this other guy. Because all of a sudden, she see the boy, and she just stopped. Like, I don't want him to hear what I'm discussing, right? When she saw me laying there observing, she seemed shocked. She was like she was saying, "Oh my gosh, she's been there all this time watching me." So she was, and then she was like, "All right, let's move." Like they literally moved. They left. Okay. So this is the interpretation of the dream. The place that I never been before, that you never been before. God saying it represents your new season, a new season, and He's saying, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't allow stranger to speak in your life. This was me on the wall, listening to this girl, like she was just talking to me, and I'm there listening and stuff. So the Lord is saying, like, don't allow just random stranger to speak in your life and just say yes and agree to everything. Okay? He said, be careful of the people that will be coming to you. And me sitting on the wall, He's saying it means to be on watch. Like, you know, in the Bible it says watchman on the wall and stuff like that. That's what He's saying, to be on watch. Don't try. Okay, the part in the dream when I was trying to flick, when I saw the girl do some gymnastic thing, I was like, I could do that, knowing that I can't. The Father is saying, don't try to be like others. I called you out. While I'm interpreting this dream, I saw a vision of those water rain boots, and I heard the Lord say, calling you to plant seeds in your industry. So whatever industry the Lord is sending you in, it's to plant seeds, okay? Don't be overcome by the world. You're the one who's supposed to be influencing them. Don't let them influence you, okay? All right, so remember the part where the girl was trying to tell me to go jump something when I know that's impossible for me? He's saying, don't let people force you to do anything. Don't agree to things you can't do. Like, I know I couldn't do it, so I did not agree. So the Father is saying, sometimes you're going to be in these places, and because you're like, oh my God, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, you're going to agree to things that you know you can't do. Don't do it. He said to be vigilant. Be on watch. Don't trust everybody. Okay? Like the girl that brought me to the different place where they was taking shower, because obviously I trust her, and when she brought me there, I just went in there anyway, even though I was having spiritual discernment, because as soon as I reached the door, I'm like, something doesn't feel right. Okay? So He said, don't trust everybody. At the door, I was having the spiritual discernment. And the Father is saying to be wise as a snake and gentle as a dove. Don't ignore your discernment. So when I went in naked, even though there was man there and there was woman, I felt like I was trying to cover up myself. I heard the Lord say to protect. Okay, so the whole situation was uncomfortable for me going in there like naked. The Lord said to protect your boundaries with the people around you. All the beautiful bath and the pedicure chair, I heard the Lord say everything that glitter is not gold. Have spiritual discernment in the field, in the field that He's sending you. Do not be naive, yeah. So me sitting in the backward while looking around all suspicious, the Father was saying, I had suspicion, but I still proceed anyway. So when you have suspicion, don't just proceed and do stuff. Go pray about it first before you do anything. If you have suspicion, use wisdom and follow your intuition. That's what I heard Lord say. People will try to pull you down to hold you back. Remember when I said I went in the bathtub and I felt like something was just pulling me down in the water? That's what that part of the dream represents. People will try to pull you down to hold you back. The woman and the man standing up talking like nothing is happening and everything is normal. I heard the Lord say they are industry leaders. They make the rules. And that people pretend. The industry leaders only care about themselves. We are invisible to them. So remember in the dream when all of a sudden we are invisible, I'm talking to this lady and she acting like she didn't see me? That's what she's saying. They don't really care about you. You're invisible. Me approaching her to like intercede on all of us, like asking her like what is going on here. I heard the Lord say, don't try to fight or stand up for everyone. Okay? Not everybody's battle is yours. Don't try to fight or stand up for everyone. Don't cross her boundaries. Know your battles. Like she was the leader of the industry and stuff, and I was going up to her like, you get what I'm saying? The Father saying, don't cross your boundaries. Know your battles. Know your battles. Okay, so when the scene switched, I heard the Lord say people switch up. The lady and the guy that was having the discussion and stopped when they noticed the guy, I heard the Lord say, be careful of the deals you sign. Me laying down, watching them, I heard the Lord say, learn to observe. There's no shortcuts. Pay attention to the deals you sign. Don't just get a contract and get excited and sign it before you even read through it or pray about it. Oh, they're going to say, oh, it's a one-time opportunity. You need to sign here now. God doesn't give you opportunity where you can like pray to him or be still about it for a minute. Like, you get what I'm saying? If God is giving you opportunity, he's going to give you time to use free will to choose it. That's what I think. This is my opinion. If God is going to bless me with something, a contract or something, he's going to give me time to read through it and give me the free will to accept it or not. He's not going to say accept it now or that's it. I don't think so, okay? So he said to pay attention to the deals you sign. I am giving you favor in your industry, but use wisdom. He's going to give you favor in the music industry. He's going to give you favor in Hollywood. He's going to give you favor anywhere you go in these big places that he's calling you. But he's saying to use wisdom. Make wise decision. No backdoor deals. I am giving you access, but be aware of counterfeits. Because you know the devil is going to come for you. Okay? He know God sent you. He's going to try to trap you, put you in the worst situation, in the worst contract. He's going to try to ruin your life. But you have discernment. You know God's voice. You know to go pray and fast before you make decisions. Okay? He said, respect your Christian values. The floodgates are open over your promise. Then I saw a vision of a tall light post, and it had like a bunch of red stripes on it that was going up. I heard the Lord say to be careful of danger. Learn to negotiate the deals I'm sending you. Don't just accept anything. Know your word. Don't settle. That's what he's saying. When he said this, I saw a vision of myself at the table. Like, negotiating. Don't just accept any and anything because it's from Hollywood or it's from a record deal. Know your word, know your value. Don't settle. That's what God is saying. No to negotiate the contracts he's sending you, the deals he's sending you. So that's the dream and that's the interpretation. I don't know if it was a bit all over the place, but do you understand what God is saying? God is about to use you in those high places, in those industry that is dominated by the world. He's saying to use wisdom and discernment. No backdoor deals. Don't trust everybody. Don't do things you know you cannot do. Make sure you use wisdom. Don't just accept any contracts or deals. The enemy is going to try to catch you in so many ways. So when you go there, don't forget who brought you there. Don't forget why you are there, okay? There's a reason why you're there. There's a reason God opened the door. He wants you to plant seed in that industry while you enjoy yourself and do what you love. But do not be conformed to the world. We are in the world, but we are not of the world. So don't let them change you. Don't let them influence you. You influence them, all right? Use wisdom, and that's what God is saying. Don't believe everybody. Don't trust everybody. You know, like the girl who brought me to the shower thing. Ooh! Even though I felt like something wasn't right, something was off. Oh, I need to go take a shower anyway, right? I crossed my own boundaries by going in that place with all those people and I felt like I was naked and they was going to look at me. Don't cross your boundaries. Like, that's what he's saying. Set boundaries and respect your Christian values, okay? Use discernment and wisdom. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy, all right? But you know who your God is. You know the God you serve. Stay in his presence. Stay under his wing. Use wisdom and discernment. If you're not sure about a decision, before you make a decision, you go pray and you fast, all right? God will answer you. I pray this word blesses you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.